All right, everybody, welcome back to Cooking A to Z. Today we're going to be making a very refreshing dessert. This is going to be some lemon bars. So what we have so far in the bowl is I have a cup and a half of flour. To that, we're going to add a half cup of powdered sugar. And go ahead and just give that a quick stir. And what we're going to do next is we've got a cup or a stick and a half of butter that we cut up into small patties. What we're going to do is just add those a little bit at a time, and we're going to take our pastry cutter, and you want to just kind of work that into the flour and the powdered sugar mixture until you have like some soft like crumbles. So we will go ahead and we'll get those incorporated here in a moment, and we will check back with you when that is finished. All right, so we've got the flour mixture incorporated with the butter. Here's what you're kind of looking for. You see you just got some of the butter crumbles. I did have to transfer it to a larger bowl because the smaller bowl was not going to have enough room. So if you're wondering why the bowl looks bigger, that's the reason why. Next thing we're going to do is take a 9 by 13 inch pan that we have greased, and what you want to do is just go ahead and pour the mixture in. This is going to be the crust of the lemon bars. And two ways you can do this. You can either take your hands and flour them, or I just like taking just a regular sandwich baggie. I think it makes it easier. And you want to just press down on the pan. I should have mentioned we had lined it with, obviously you can tell, foil and just a little bit of cooking spray on the foil just so that it won't stick. And you just want to make sure that's pressed down nice and firm. So when you finish it up, that's kind of what it should look like. So we're going to go ahead and while we get the other ingredients prepared, we're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven. It should go for about 17 minutes at 350 degree oven, which we've already preheated. All right, we took the crust out of the oven. It did end up going for about 18 minutes, so just keep that in mind. So what I went ahead and did, in the meantime, I have 3 eggs that we actually beat for about 2.5 minutes. So you want it to kind of look, I don't know if you can tell that, it's really frothy. That's what you're looking for with this recipe. So what we're going to do now is add in the rest of the ingredients that make up the filling. I don't know if you can hear this in the background. We're starting to get some rain and some storms. Not sure when this video will be coming out, but we've had about a week of 95 plus degree temperatures here where I live. So the rain is definitely welcome, but I don't know if it's going to interfere with the filming or not, so we'll have to see. But we're going to add a cup of granulated sugar to this. And I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick mix. Okay, that looks good. And we'll go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients in. I've got 3 tablespoons of flour that we're going to add to this. In addition to that, I have a half a teaspoon of baking powder and a half teaspoon of salt in here. I'll add those. We've got a third cup of lemon juice. So it's about 2 lemons that I squeezed. That's fresh lemon juice. And we're going to also add, this was about 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. So we'll go ahead and add that in as well. And we want to just go ahead and mix this now until it's all incorporated. What we're going to do after that is pour this mixture onto the hot crust that we just took out of the oven. give that a quick stir around the sides of the batter bowl. It's not looking too bad though. All right, go ahead and hit it with the mixer again. Let me grab my crust and we'll get that poured into the crust mixture and get it back in the oven. Alright, so that is how the crust mixture came out. As you can tell, it looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and just take the lemon filling that we just finished mixing up and just pour that into the pan. And this is going to go back into the oven and it'll bake it for another 15 minutes. So we'll put it back in and then we'll take it out and take a look at it once it comes out of the oven. Alright, the lemon bars are out of the oven. They actually went for about 18 minutes. I checked them at 15. It just didn't look like they were quite done yet. Only thing we need to do now is we've got a very small amount of powdered sugar that we held in reserve, and you're just supposed to sprinkle that over top of the mixture while it's still fairly warm. And so we will dust that with the powdered sugar. And yeah, I think these are going to be a hit. They look like they're going to be pretty delicious, and that's what they look like when they're finished. So as always, if you like these type of videos, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next video.